Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1.
Scarlet Blaze, severing the past. After a furious march, Edelgard's army restores a measure of peace to the imperiled lands of Hrim, only to learn of a revolt at Fort Merceus, staged by the deposed Duke Eyre. The disturbance in Hrim was but a feint to give those who slither in the dark time to capture Merceus, and eventually the capital of Enbar. But Edelgard moves to thwart them.
Have you heard, Duke Eyre? Viscount Menya has hastened from afar to join your cause. Our houses, Fenya and Menya, share a distant blood ancestor. And now we stand together again to save the Empire from her plight.
Hastened from afar with what? That miserable smattering of soldiers? From what I hear, Menya's heir is a rabid supporter of the Emperor. Are you certain the father is not being foisted on us just to get him out of the picture?
Absolutely not. And besides, all of House Fenya is united behind you. If we appeal to the other lords jointly, I'm certain a multitude of troops will flock to Fort Merceus.
I should hope so. I've no idea why they'd side with that pathetic excuse for an emperor. Only I, Ludwig von Eyre, can restore Adrestia to its former glory.
About those mages, they say they want to, alter the fort's defenses?
Fine, fine. Let them do as they wish. So long as we're outnumbered, we must embrace creative solutions. Edelgard will strike the moment we give any indication we're after the capital. We'll lure her troops inside, then dispose of them all at once. It will be an easy victory.
I always knew you were a brilliant tactician. They will never see it coming. Now, if we might discuss key posts in your future administration.
I can only hope Her Majesty is weak and foolish enough to be so ensnared. It was never my intent to divide the Empire in war. That's not what I wanted. If she'd said one word, indicating there might be a place for me, none of this would have been necessary. Enough. I must purge my mind of such thoughts. I must win. I must prevail over her. And if I cannot, you must be the one to cut me down, Ferdinand.
Edelgard, do you have a moment?
Of course, Ferdinand, but please keep it short.
It is about my father. My pleas for a fair trial cost you time and delayed his sentencing. It also gave the Knights of Seiros an opening to conduct their raid, which provided him ample opportunity to stage an escape. I am to blame for all that has transpired.
Let me hurry you along to the point, if I may. What are you going to do about it? Or, more likely, what do you want me to do about it?
Put me in the field when we retake Fort Merceus, and permit me to rectify my own mistake. Will you allow me that?
I was wondering when you'd ask. Don't worry, I've already made the arrangements. But you mustn't do anything reckless. You will stick to the battle plan, and that is a direct order.
Ah, Edelgard, you are the very picture of reason. The very epitome of wise stewardship.
Enough. You can gush over me after the battle if you still feel the urge. We've no idea how things will go after all, and you may be in a very different mood.
True. All the same, I am grateful. Thank you.
You can come out, Hubert. I know you're listening.
I came to give you the latest report, Your Majesty, but decided to wait until this other business reached its conclusion.
Then you know what must be done. Make sure he's given protection.
Oh, I will if I find the time. You do keep me quite busy, after all.
You've found a way to take care of them?
I can assure you, those cretins will rue ever setting foot in Her Majesty's fortress. They wanted thick walls, and we will give them the thickest ones a coffin can provide.
This is our chance to decimate the forces of those who slither in the dark. Our scouts have returned from Fort Merceus. There's less movement than we anticipated. That likely means the former Duke Ire wants us to attack the fortress to make up for his disadvantage in troop strength.
The numbers don't lie. One needs 3 times the forces of their enemy to claim a castle in a siege. Although, that's if you attempt to take it head on.
So, do we have a plan or what? I mean, Fort Merceus is basically impenetrable. Actually, this one time we came home well after curfew and had to try and sneak back in. Turns out there was no way in. The guards mistook us for bandits, and Father shouted at us until he lost his voice. Good times.
The good news is that we have learned of a passage into the fort which has been kept secret since its construction. The bad news is that Ire likely also learned of the passage when he was Prime Minister. Unless his reason has completely taken flight, the man will take some sort of measures to defend it.
The fortress is huge in size. We should organize small teams and be attacking from many points. If we achieve success, we can open the gates from the inside and be giving the enemy a surprise.
It only serves other regions if the Empire starts shedding Empire blood. We should find a resolution that minimizes casualties on both sides.
Is this the part where I chime in? Because, if you want to coax someone out of hiding, breaking down the door is the wrong way to go about it. That'll only push them further into their shells, so I think we should try talking to them instead.
Is it just me, or is our corner of the world an uncontrolled mess?
Why don't we just put all of your plans into action? We've got the numbers to do it. We can sneak soldiers in, use the secret passage, talk it out, and apply brute force all at the same time. As long as one of those approaches works, we'll win.
That's actually not a bad plan, and it didn't even come from me. Amazing! I mean, the brute force part is a little risky, but I dare say you're learning.
An intriguing idea.
But what about the hostages? If we force our way in, they're likely to be killed.
I will not permit that to happen. And while my father may be a fallen noble, he is still a noble, and not the sort of man to start butchering innocent people when the tides turn.
I pray you are right, Ferdinand. Though I believe you never know what a person is capable of until they act. We will proceed with this plan at once, adapting as the situations dictate. We cannot fail. Not here. Not now.
Welcome back to an episode of Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. In the previous episode, we completed a chapter of the Golden Deer Route. Today's episode right now, we're going to begin the story onto here. I know we got a paralog all the way over here, but we can do that in the Golden Deer Route again. So anyways, if I have today's episode, make sure that like for the sports computer channels or anything I need to clean. I don't need that. And if I do it perfectly, we'll get the inexhaustible. Reclaiming Fort Merceus.
If everyone is prepared, it's time to make our move. Our troops attacking the gates have been instructed not to force their way in. Before long, the enemy will notice as much and realize we're already inside.
We need to locate and strike down the rebel leader. That should put an end to the insurrection. Along the way, you may encounter suspicious agents. They are the true masterminds behind the rebellion, and must all be eradicated.
Got it. Now let's get going before those bloodthirsty monsters hurt any of the hostages.
I haven't been this angry in a long time. When is that man going to stop being a thorn in Her Majesty's side?
Ah, how splendid. But do try not to become so flush with rage that you make a foolish error.
Perhaps if you grew flush with rage every now and again, you wouldn't have the complexion of a coffin dweller.
Quiet, both of you.
You don't have to do this, Ferdinand. You can always stay back if you have doubts.
No. Fate put me on this path. And now, I must walk it.
Alrighty then, it's us against the world in this battle. What do we got? Bishops. Duke, the Great Eyres over there. Where the heck? I think we are actually split up. Hold up. Mr. Holy Knight, get over here. I need... Do we have a heavy spear? The heavy spear. Or... we could use that. Hold up. Downside is that it's not strong enough. Meanwhile, if we do use that one thing, it'll do some damage. Some damage. But then again, we are a holy knight after all. Yes, sir! Performs a series of land strikes that will reduce the enemy's defense. Absorb a portion of inflicted damage as HP damage, blah blah blah. Give me that. Why is he all the way out by himself? Who's he fighting? Oh, I guess you can have that. And I guess you can have this too. Oh my god, Linhard, you can do a lot. You can do a lot. Just focus those that are in front of you. Yeah, just focus those that are in front of you and we're good. Anything cool we got? Oh my god. Yeah, we should be fine, hopefully. Wall-mounted catapult. Activate the catapult on the wall of Fort Merceus. Use infiltrators to reinforce the auxiliary unit. No, we don't need that. Assign healers. Assign a healer to protect a series of allies. Hire mercenaries. I need this. I have no idea what you're doing. Let's go. 1200? Say less.
Enemy soldiers have breached our fortifications.
Alrighty then.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Who is he fighting? He's just chilling.
To arms! Defend the glory of the Empire!
The glory of the Empire, he says. Damn, that was fast. Why is Casper chilling?
You should wait to see how the enemy responds before.
Start by seizing the inner ward.
I think we're already doing that. Well.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Take this.
Mercenaries are no better than common bandits. How could my father make a deal with such a pack of rogues?
Let me get this.
There's not a
Keep advancing.
Leave this to me.
Right then, let us go to work.
You should have gone through that side, Chief.
I will see my duty done.
Apparently everyone's over there.
Looks like this ain't
Leave this one to me.
your lucky day.
Take a breather.
Say what? Oh, we're surrounded.
They're here, and once we kill them all, we'll have more riches than we know what to do with.
Mercenaries, huh? Ah, so they're here. Hold up. We're getting surrounded now.
Leave this one to me. Look out! Somebody do some route control or something!
It appears we have taken control of the fortress walls. Now we can move our catapults.
Take this. Oh wait, that's our guy. Hold up. Whatever you're doing, find him back.
Unleash the catapult. Break our enemy's spirit.
We got catapults? As long as we seize it, let's go.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Give me this. As long as it fits the bill. As long as I'm dodging them, by all means.
I'll take over.
Take this. I got so many grimoires. What the heck is this?
This is going
What do we got in front of us?
almost too well. Is Ire truly so short-handed?
That barrier was formed with dark magic. We must eliminate the caster in order to pass.
Not a problem. They only delayed the inevitable.
We have the enemy where we...
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Leave this one to me.
Want them?
Take a breather.
Unleash the arrows!
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Right then, let us go. I will see my duty done.
Intensity requires stopping.
I will capture this stronghold.
One will is deceased.
business just doesn't do much for me.
There's not a question of can.
Now, what's next? Great, another captain to beat up. I'll let you handle that guy.
Not if it's magic walls or what have you. If you get in the way of Her Majesty, you will pay.
Chill, Monica.
Pathetic fools.
Kranya?
I was entertaining the idea of letting you scamper away.
Dolo who now? Dolo Phonos? And we got Kranya on the side?
Leave this one to me.
Oh, great. The Vixum.
What was that attack?
Take this.
I hope you like being roasted alive, because that's exactly what's about to happen to you.
We'll be forced to try and force our way through this. Time has come to call upon our detachment.
A weapon of that scale is certain to be controlled by some kind of device.
On your command, we can use the agents we scattered amongst the rebels to throw the enemy into disarray.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Just know I have a long ways to go to beat him down.
It's a mistake to join this rebellion. Our allegiance lies with Emperor Edelgard.
Help me out, Great Knights.
What's going on? Who's switching sides?
Alright, let's seize whatever we got. How much do I got? I got a long ways to go to reach 1200. I got less than 12 minutes to reach there. But I gotta do this fast. Have they took out that guy yet? We're here for a cool minute. Wait, are they with us or no?
I've got this.
Yeah, they're against us.
Oh, if I leave this to me.
Right then.
Why are you all the way out there?
No, they must learn.
Where's
who they're up
Bernie?
against.
No, seriously, where's Bernie? Kill me! Take this. Thank you. Oh my god.
Get in there and hammer them while they're pinned down by that magic weapon.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then.
Hold down the line.
I will see my duty done.
Leave this one to... Are you kidding me? Reinforcements? This day just keeps getting better.
Chill on me. Take this. Give me that. Okay, we can reach it.
So I've been defanged.
They got him? I do not appreciate that.
Where the heck am I?
I'm going to rip you apart myself.
She's opening the gates. Ouch. Did I even find the place yet or no? Oh, I passed it. Hold up. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, Chief. I'm gonna deactivate it. I just passed it without noticing.
So, what should I be doing again?
Did we do the thing yet? Alright, I'll let you beat him up.
It's still operational.
Take over. Keep looking. These wretches leave to scurry in. Exterminate.
Exterminate who now? Caspar, I leave it up to you.
I think that's the end of the reinforcements.
I think I will. Take care of him, Leonhard. I know I can count on you. Shall we dance, Your Majesty?
Here I go. No, they.
Let's take him. Let's take her out. Where is she?
Hey, why can you wield that power, huh?
Hold up. Chill on me.
Why don't you tell me? You seem to know more than enough about it already.
Oh, there she is again. Oh, God.
Bringing it down.
She's fast. Help! Caspar! Oh, Caspar, do the thing.
So, what should I be doing? This way? I'm on it.
Take this.
You're done.
Say less. Good job, Caspar. Here we go.
You're done.
Well, we've smashed.
She did.
No, this is wrong. I can't die.
You died.
They're little torn. Let's see what their next move will
Who's up?
Could somebody please step up and do something about those other vermin there?
Hey, yo. Can you open up the place, or do I need to go all the way over there to the other side? I thought you died.
Targeting our detachment. We must strike down Kronia and reach them.
We already did! Now open it up! Don't worry, Caspar.
Never expected much from those ship people. And here I am with the cold embrace of the grave hovering at my shoulder.
I thought our victory was assured. How could everything have gone so wrong?
Too bad, too sad. That's 3 of them. Bring him up. Bring it down. Where is Bernie?
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes.
There's not a question of can. Only a
Get over
matter
here.
of leave this to me.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Can we beat him up? Yes, sir, we can.
Oh, if I'm not, leave this to me.
Right then. Let us go.
Just hold down the line.
Herat, they must learn who they're up against.
Defeat the main forces of Duke Ayers, whatever.
The writing is on the wall, but those fools would sooner perish than admit it.
On the fire orbs!
What?
Death down upon them from above.
Oh, here we go. The question is, how do we supposed to beat him up?
Those must be real. A little gauche, if you ask me.
They look real
1,
dangerous.
2.
Also, what's a ghost?
It's time. Conjure a magic shield to safeguard our comrades.
Did I do a thing yet?
Pay attention now.
Thank you. How many more do I have to be up?
My weakness. The outer defenses only just found.
Who's the fastest? Get over there.
Time to shine.
Open that chest up.
All right, on the contrary. Your timing is perfect.
What do we have to beat up?
Show up at the worst possible moment and ruin everything.
Chill on me.
I don't know how we made it, but we did. Not quite.
Did she get it?
Yes, let them tip.
I swear to God, if I don't get the freaking exhaustible, I'd be mad.
Well, that was an impeccably staged entrance. Were you just biding your time in order to put on the best show possible?
Take this.
You know, Linhart, there are times you take after me.
God.
And then there's most of the time.
Damn.
Viscount Fenya.
There is not a question of can.
Alright,
Leave
let's
this
keep
to me.
proceeding. Where's Ada, Her Majesty?
Here I go. Know that they must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Viscount Menya. Forgive me.
My turn. I'm coming for you, Father.
Here we go.
The enemy no place to hide. Seize every key position in the fortress.
You think this shit would help protect us? But I swear to God, if we don't get the freaking thing, I'll be mad.
To Duke Ire. We must hurry to his side.
Yeah, you're all chilling.
Far too late.
Take this.
I will capture this stronghold.
Alright, everyone. March.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
March.
Right then. Let us go.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Not a problem.
Everyone.
Got this.
March.
Now perhaps we can stamp out those who slither in the dark. We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
No surrender.
This stronghold will fall.
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Bringing it down.
My name is Ludwig von Eyre. No surrender. I see the Empire in the throes of a terrible sickness. And I intend to cure it or die in the attempt. So, my son, you come to claim your poor father's head at last.
I come to do my duty. No more, no less.
Will you not heed me, your majesty? This ideology of yours leaves countless good people by the wayside.
Yet countless more were already suffering prior. All I did was make a choice.
I will not falter until I see the Empire's glory and principles restored.
Time has moved on from you, Father. You cannot unwind it no matter how hard you try. How could you not see this? No mercy! That is enough. There is no escape for you.
Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow.
You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father! No, you are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death!
Send a runner to House Menya and have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs abandoned by the enemy.
At once, Lord Hubert.
It must be awful to end your own parents' life.
Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get going.
No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Ire, and we need to do so quickly. So if you don't mind...
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty. And thank you for considering my feelings in the matter.
By 1 whole minute? Oh my god, I'm mad. I'm actually mad. By 1 whole minute, we didn't get the freaking bow. I am mad.
All the strength I can get.
Can't let this power go on.
Yeah, look at...
I must admit...
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglies and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea.
One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
We were successful in striking down Kronia at Fort Merceus. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Hrim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup. Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together, but does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Ire, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Kronia, and Talus. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But, oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you.
That's music to my ears. It's incredible to see just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arval.